Hey everybody, Asher here, back with some more Starbound, where we are continuing in the Grand Pagoda Library, or Pagoda. I always mispronounce that for whatever reason. There may actually be something worthwhile up here, so if I have some rope, I'm actually going to start by going up here. And it doesn't seem like we need that book right now, so let's go ahead and rope it. See how high we can go. Apparently not that high. Okay. I just failed with the double jump. We're going to do this one more time. And if I really screwed up, that's too bad. So like I said, I have a feeling there's something up here. Alright. Problem is that I can't place blocks, so if I fall and die, I'll actually die. Let's do it this way then. Okay, are we actually about to disappoint ourselves and say we're looking for nooks and crannies and secrets? See, I could be just pressing Alt to do the wall hack thing. That doesn't work so well. Alright. Let's go to the baddies and see what they got for us. Okay, we're having a really bad time getting this to activate. Fortunately, we can just burn all these guys through the door. Come on, rocket beats gun. There we go. That didn't do a lot of damage, though. So I think we are going to have to stick to the magical thing. Alright, so I'm definitely enjoying the soundtrack for this area. But I have a feeling we're about to have a bad time here in just a second, considering this looks like a boss door. So we're going to find out in just a minute how screwed we are. Yay, fun times. We don't have our well-fed buff anymore. I don't believe we have any more food to eat at all, so we're going to have to grow or find some food. Yeah, everything rotted. We have these things that'll probably go bad soon. There we go. Good enough. Let's see what we got. Huh? Are you Esther's puppet? So she's gathering underlings. And don't you know your way over your head, don't you? Oh, cool. I pity you in a way, having your strings pulled by that withered hag. Never mind, time to die. Okay, well, this is a bad time to have a bunch of lag. Like, this is a really bad time to have a bunch of lag. Like, literally, I can't control anything. Hardly. So we may need a new strategy here. Especially if I just can't hit him while he's going crazy. Okay, there we go. Like, have I even done any damage to him yet? We're just gonna have to try and survive here because he's beating the crap out of me. There we go. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me do this sometimes. So we know there's a safe zone right here. We know he's gonna do his little, ball thing in the middle here in just a second. And that pretty much just goes after us. Can't stop the bum rush. Okay. So if we just summon this right on top of him, that's pretty good. However, I did not need to jump into the fiery beam of death. Should have equipped some bandage as well. So can you just not be hurt for some of this time? I guess we'll just wait for him to cool down. Alright, so when you have the portal right on top of him, that's 30 damage each time. So I think we know how to dodge him now. We're just not going to bother trying to attack him. And this is a really good thing about having yeah, I went the wrong way. Still dodged it, okay. Whoa! Oh, those explode. Oh, that's cute. That explains why I was seeing all these things on the floor. Alright, so here comes Ball of Death. Okay, how many more of these do we gotta do? Okay, first off, probably a bad idea to jump on the floor again. To really watch our life total here in a second. We might die here because of my own stupidity. Yep, that's my own stupidity. Alright. So we got a few bandages left. Should be enough as long as I stay on top of the healing. For some reason it's... oh, that's why. I was about to say, I had my bandages ready. Alright, will this do it? We're gonna be close. Super close. Alright. So we got the pattern figured out. We just need to not take, like, substantial damage from some super secret mega attack. Okay, we should be safe up here. Okay, ball time? Ball time. And that kills the Asra Nox. I guess I underestimated you. Look at your big, like, black eye there. So you win this time. Woe is me. Alright. But it's too late to stop what's happening. Let Esther know there's no hope. Okay. Well, it's very nice of you just to say, at least drop by. I can't believe I still, like... Okay, I'm glad the lag figured itself out there, but that woman, her voice, could it be after all this time? Uh-oh, somebody she knows. I thought it was a dude. And look, here you are. You're here, you made it. You defeated those cowled villains. So you're here for this artifact too? How intriguing. What makes you think that I'm okay? I thought you best to entrust it to you, a reward for your decency. It's not that safe here. But may I come with you? This object, the artifact, I'd love to know more. Alright, so we're going to get somebody else here to join our crew. Key recovered! Words. It's saying something, I'm not sure what. Alright, so anything else here, it's pretty valuable. Probably a treasure chest or something over here. We desperately need to get food, though. That's like going to be step one. So all the way up here, we may be able to actually get out here, but that doesn't seem worthwhile very much. I'll just go this way. Treasure chest! And we get another book. Nox's journal, private journal of the cult leader. Don't know why it's back here. More capture pods, more pixels, and a true stabber. Actually, possibly a really good weapon. Let's equip that now. And take everything else. We'll read the journal here in a minute. Hey, look! The great thinkers tell us that experience is the mother of wisdom, and I'm going to be so wise. Okay, there's a transporter here this whole time he could have used. Kachi's joined the outpost, or Koichi, or whatever. Back to the Ark. Any day now. There we go. So we'll learn about Nox's journal in a minute. I'll need to look back and see if Nox is maybe one of the people that was one of the original protectors. That sounds about right. Oh, treasure trophies with tentacles. Well, that's cute. Let's return to Esther first. And I know from what I mentioned before, in terms of expanding my ship, I don't technically need crew to do it, but it's a little simpler if I have it. So let's see what she has to say. Yay, we got another baggie. Well done for saving the artifact, dear, the powerful objects, and not in the wrong hands. So that's good. We got a second one up there. Yay. Avians next, I think. Probably best to go to planets where jungle terrain is abundant. Avians like to inhabit such places. You'll find those kinds of planets around radioactive stars. See you soon. Be careful and happy hunting. So that's pretty exciting that we can go to a different type of star. I still feel like we probably need to go back to where we were farming before. Especially... Oh, we just got a tech card. Especially if we're going to be looking for something else here. But let's go ahead. While we're here, we definitely don't need a tech card equipped, dude. Come on. Tell me about the journal here. Alright, Nox's journal. The universe is ours by rights. It belongs to the humans. The Arcosis members might not understand much, but at least they grasp that. They exalt in their supremacist rhetoric and scamper around spreading their hate, but they just can't fathom the genesis of what's happening here. Still, better an army of morons than no army at all. Esther would understand if she could only see past her flawed imaginings. People have a way of letting their own agendas bind them. She's an addled fool, obsessed with unity and harmony and completely unable to see what's right in front of her. She'll learn, my old teacher will learn, she's an ice-tipped bug in the path of an avalanche. Well, that's cute. Okay, so what's treasured trophies? Other than, like, little tentacles here. Alright. Turn in rare items for bountiful goods. Yeah, those are some, like, interesting items here. Alright, we'll remember that for later. Anything else we need to do here, is it better just to go to ship? I mean, we could always, if we pay off this guy, we can actually upgrade our ship. Fake Sparrow license for 10,000 pixels, which will upgrade it to a bigger type Corvette. We're going to see if we can grab some crew and do that instead. We can get a teleporter here for 3,000. I'll have to decide which one that I want, but teleporter core, which you can get for 15 diamonds, or you just find one. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but once you place this, you can't unplace it, but the important thing is, I love we have a futuristic teleporter in this game. In the game, it's already set in the future, but the big thing about it is that while we're here, let's make some more salves. Wow, we actually need a lot of resources. So we need to get our food. We need to set up a farm at whatever we're building. And maybe it's time we start thinking about a base as well. Do you all have any snacks? I'm sure you have, like, cans of food. Maybe buy, like, 3. 4 even. That way we just have it in case we, like, desperately have problems. So beam up. So our next step is radioactive stars. As I don't know if you can hear what's going on in the other room, but that's how one of my dogs dreams, just barking as very loudly. Alright. Tech card, capture pod, we'll burn the journal. We already have that blueprint known. Alright, so we got some other things to look at, some other codexes to gather, some other things to do, but I think, like I said before, we don't have any rotten food just sitting over here. And we'll need to find a good star. How are we doing on fuel? 168. Not awesome. Not awful. What bookmarks do we have? Mysterious Gateway, Glitch Castle, Hylotl Farm Quests. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of fuel. Okay. Guess first thing we're doing then is, well, that's not where we are. We're all the way over here. So we're going to need to get a ton of fuel. Vacant moon, no breathable atmosphere, dry grasslands. Or maybe if we just go to a jungle planet, we may actually have enough stuff to start our farm. The one downside is that we have a bunch of these Hylotl quests that we just haven't done. So I think I'm going to actually, if we're not in this part of the world, I think I'm actually just going to abandon these. Once we make a settlement, if we can get some people to follow and move in, then we'll, I'll keep that one. I think what we want to do here is get a little bit of fuel. And we'll just go down to the surface, mine some stuff, and go back the other way. I think it is about time that we started to try and make a place with an actual farm. And you know what? I do have my cotton plants over there. So I am going to actually need to go over there. So, cool. I just abandoned a bunch of stuff for possibly nothing. So we're going to need to get quite a bit of fuel. Okay, I'm detecting entities attracted by the moon's Eureka's deposits. The interest will grow as you collect more fuel. Okay, now it's very possible for us to plummet to our deaths, I think, even though there's reduced gravity. Alright. And as I said before, I think there is a way to get liquid fuel deeper in that's more efficient. At least there used to be. But for now, since we can dig through this pretty fast. Okay. Is our inventory full or something? It's like, it doesn't want to dig sometimes. Alright. Alright, let's see what's over here. Okay, once again, maybe I'm just not used to the 3x3. Hello, squid face. Let's go this way. Like, actually, I want to see. Can I magic you to death? I don't think I can. Nope. Can we do the other thing? Okay, so that did nothing. Okay, that didn't do a lot. Wow, we almost just fell into a big pit. That would have been really unlucky. Okay, so it looks like even though we have a 3x3, we still need to center our matter manipulator. Okay, bounce, bounce. So we're definitely going to go back to our farm. That's a given. I'll just cross up here. Could probably bust out of there okay, but there's usually enough surface fuel that we don't need to dig too deep. And I'm sure there's a way I can deal with all those ghosties. Ooh, didn't take damage. We are about to start having either a cute meteor shower or a very deadly meteor shower. Personally, I'd prefer not to get hit by the very deadly kind. Okay, a little bit down here. I think I missed one. Oh well. Okay, I'm spooked. Alright, I think we're gonna be close to alright. Thing is that we're gonna have to go get fuel again here in a minute anyway. Whoop, that would have sucked. There's some fuel down there. Of course, now we're starting to get below the surface. I wonder if other people just don't get fuel now. Alright. I just poured out. Cool! Like I said, one of the reasons that I'm not necessarily trying to fill up my tanks all the way, although this is enough to get us somewhere. 420! There's no joke there. One of the reasons that I'm doing this is that because my hunger bar is getting there, so let's go this way. This takes most of our fuel. And we're already, like I said before, we're already near some radioactive stars. One of the nice things about setting up an actual farm with an actual transporter is that eventually we will just be able to once we have the transporter set up, we'll be able to just transport straight from the ship or wherever we're going, and we don't have to worry about spending 400 plus fuel to go around. So let's see, we seriously don't have any more bandages. Alright. That stinks a little bit, but let's see here. Culture, beauty. What else can we read about? Freedom. Codex already known, apparently. Freedom! Ship is peppered. I hear the humming. Pulse is pounding. Heart is storming. Minicon guards are close behind. Fear and panic floods my mind like rose green. I waste no time. Punch the throttle. Do the crime. Neon signs are rushing past. Big obey, big ape, or be outcast. I know I never can return, but as the warp drive starts to burn, I vow to set my people free from the life of slavery I cannot leave. Then behind bars while I am free, bound for the stars. So, there's one way to look at the Apex culture, but let's go ahead and go down to the ground. Okay, now these things haven't really grown, which I did mistakenly say previously that these would grow while I was not present. That's not true. So we're just going to go ahead and grab all of this stuff. Sadly, it's the cotton that I want the most. But we're going to go to a radioactive star here in a minute. Let's go ahead and get our seed bank started, because we're going to need to make a pretty big farm somewhere. Guess this will be our... almost just destroyed it, but this will be our seed thing. Not terrible. Oh, we actually have some popcorn. Pop it like it's hot. Alright, anything else? It's starting to smell rotten, so we don't need that anymore. Cool. Okay, so I guess first thing we gotta do is go ahead and I think we've already tapped out this moon for fuel. I know we haven't gone to this one. So we're gonna need to grab just some more fuel, just enough to get us kind of back to that other area that we were looking for. And I don't think we have too much that we can cook, unfortunately. Nope, we have absolutely nothing we can cook. That's fine. So having to go all the way across the solar system just to go to some moon all the way over there. I know, little piggy. We'll get you out of here soon. We'll get you out soon. We'll build a base. We'll make it great. So I guess my goal is going to be to try and find kind of a flat patch somewhere and just make it work. Alright. Oh god, that's the big meteors. Okay, we're not going to be on this moon. Big meteors can mean instant death. So let's go to the other moon, which hopefully doesn't take that long to fly to. Takes no fuel. Can we load up fuel while we're flying? Is that safe? 219, so we're almost there. We could always go to the outpost and just buy fuel, which may be better. There we go, just to go to a different star around this planet. Seems to take the same level of energy as it does to fly across the solar system. Science. So that one's getting pounded by meteors. What's this one doing? Right now... Right now it's not getting obliterated, and that's enough for me. Alright. This is a good start. Let's see. Not really worth it to dig down. Nice that this fuel glows, though. That does help a little bit. Alright. So what I wonder is, why don't we have all of those... If we get little ghosties and weird stuff chasing us on these moons when we're getting these little crystals, Why didn't the mining facility have anything? Did that other entity just scare it away? It's a worthwhile question. Yeah, that's the kind of deposit I'm talking about. Not that one. We'll jump 1, jump 2. There we go. Alright. A little bit here. Oh no, I'm stuck. Alright. This doesn't seem like it's going to last if I cut under it, but we're going to do it anyway. Yay. Almost got enough. Like I said, I'm a little weirded out about how I'm not able to dig through some things, but there we go. Nothing very exciting down there. That, on the other hand, is pretty good. I guess I really should dig to the bottom of one of these moons just to see what's there. But I think we'll be pretty good on fuel for at least a little while. So our goal for the next place is going to be to set up a transporter. Set up a place where we can farm. And kind of just fly on from there. We're still progressing. Avian is the next place. You don't only find them on jungle worlds, but certainly radioactive star is good. Alright, there we go. And we got a big thing coming for us now. Hey, buddy. So unless you're not shooting crap at me, right? It's like, I try not to take too much from anybody. I just have to take a little bit at a time. Alright. I think we're pretty close. Just let that fall to the pit of unknown. Okay, daytime on the moon now. Yeah, this is fine. And 174 fuel. It's going to be more than enough. We're over half full. Okay, so radioactive stars. Where we were playing before was kind of back over here where we had temperate stars and then radioactive stars. Then we have a frozen star. It's further over here. And a fiery star. So we actually kind of have some progression that we can do over here. Temperate to radioactive. That's not bad. So we can try this radioactive one depending on what kind of planets there are. So here's a jungle planet. There's a toxic planet. Here's a high level of radiation jungle planet. Does the other one have radiation? Lethally high levels of radiation. High levels of radiation, phenomenally high levels of radiation, high levels of radiation. Well, do we want to live on a planet that has that much radiation? Maybe. I feel like there's something I'm going to need to build. Radiation upgrade. We need a venom sample for that. Alright, fortunately we have one. Somewhere. Venom sample. Good enough for me. Yay! It's not so bad when you remember you can actually craft things. Now apparently that won't help us with ridiculously high doses of radiation. But that is enough. So high levels, phenomenally high levels. So these planets are all considered dangerous. We don't necessarily like the toxic one. This jungle one has Durasteel on it. Yeah, this seems fine. Let's go and go here. Seems fine, still radioactive. So I guess one of my questions is, will my colonists actually move to a radioactive jungle planet? Will my plants grow? and a radioactive planet. I guess we're going to find out in a minute, because otherwise I'm about to starve. That's why we get canned food, right? So we need these. We don't need the cocoa seeds necessarily. We want banana, we want pineapple, carrots, potatoes, grapes. That's a good start. And do we still have the watering can in our inventory in the hoe? I think we do. Okay, watering can. Please tell me I don't have to make another one. I bet I just accidentally threw it somewhere. Ugh. Alright, well, let's at least see if stuff will grow down there, because right now it shouldn't be too much for me to make another watering can, except when this thing's actually in front of it. But wooden watering can actually needs some timber. Can I craft timber right now? There we go. So the best way to find the watering can that's lost in your inventory right now is to craft another one. It's just basics. And I actually do want to keep that melee weapon in case it's good here. So we'll see. Orbited world, jungle planet. I'm not going to end this video without at least going down. Okay, so that's a good sign. We got bananas right away. Warning, radiation levels on this planet are extremely hazardous. You do not attempt further exploration without proper protective equipment. Excuse me? Did I not equip it? Was it not like it? Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Since you used on planets with high radioactivity, so it did unequip it from me. Try this again. Look, isn't that better? So good. It does rain here. And we got purple dirt, which is pretty cool. So we do need to make a farm. And it looks like we got a lot of wood available too, so that's good. And it looks like we got some things that are probably hostile to me. And some fun lag because it's raining so long. Wow. Well, good thing that spear hits, but it's a lot of damage. Okay, so things hit a lot harder, which is fine. But yeah, I'm going to call this a video here. Next time we come back here, I'll have my farm a little bit set up. And a kind of basic colony. But at least for now, okay, we have a place that rains. That's good. We have a lot of other stuff available. It's a little bit dangerous, but who wouldn't want to live on a place that's slightly dangerous? Certainly avians seem to like it, okay? But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment if you have any thoughts or questions or requests, and I will see you next time.